hard to be perfect onto that red, but he can hold to get onto the blue from here. Question is if he's going to run into the pink. No, he avoids the pink but misses the red. Brings Fakhri to the table. Fakhri yet to pot a ball. And a lovely shot by Fakhri. On the blue, unfortunately, contact with the black is left. Fakhri with nothing to go for from here, so we'll probably see him play another containing shot. Attempted double, didn't mind the miss too much as long as he leaves the cue ball safe, but he's left the red on for the top left. Overcut the red, and I think he'll leave the red on for Fakhri. Oh, unfortunately there, Fakhri commits a foul on the brown. Brown will be respotted. Michael back to the table. Michael looks to have a very decent pre-shot routine. You can see he's not rushed. Very traditional approach to playing snooker, making sure that you remain calm, know exactly what you want to do before you go down on the shot. And that is exactly why, bearing the fruits of his composure, Michael Davids with probably one of the shots of the day. Long red to the corner pockets, looking quite good. Options with green, brown and yellow, as well as the blue. Playing for the yellow, going down for the red to the right hand side of the cluster. Won't be able to avoid the cluster of reds playing this red, but if he makes the red running into the cluster, he should be able to hold for the black. As I said, this is the HAL Cup 2022. We're hosting from the Centurion Mall. Players and spectators very happy to have us here, and it has been enjoyable. So a big thank you to the Centurion Mall for hosting us. Over 220 stores for you to come and visit. We're right by the food court, so you can come and grab a bite to eat while you watch the action. We look forward to having the spectators come and join us. It's an incredible venue and incredible sponsors behind this event. The HAL Cup, our main sponsor, HAL from China, producers of some incredible tips and cues for all disciplines of the game. If anyone remembers the draw, as I said there, if you don't know HAL does. So big thank you to HAL for joining us and being the main sponsor in this event. Players are competing for 75,000 Rand. So big thank you to them for the contribution, as well as Andy Billiard Cloth. It's the cloth that the players are playing on now, the official cloth of all pro snooker events moving forward. This is the first event where Andy Billet cloth has joined us. Also, the same cloth was used at the World Games. So we are extremely proud to have them on board. A big thank you to Andy Billet cloth, their team. Players also, comments coming from them, cloth very consistent. So great having them join us, and together with that partnership, we'll be growing snooker throughout South Africa and Africa. And our last sponsor, My Day Brands, the official refreshment sponsor, Mr. Diane Ridley and team, always bringing their part in Q Sport in South Africa. Big thank you to them. A lot of events would not have been possible, not only this event, without their partnership. So big thank you to all of the sponsors and Centurion Mall for hosting us. As we see here, Michael Davids, very impressive so far, with another break. Oh, but he's missed that by about a ball. Very unexpected, not sure exactly what went wrong there. But Fakhri now knows it's match on. His opponent is here to mean business. Containing shot played by Fakhri, and a good one. So at the moment, over on table one, Charles Jonk against Kevin Schauffer. Charles with a commanding lead of 54-0 in their first frame. Make that 61 as he pots the black. Attempts the red. Very difficult shot there. Wasn't too far off. These tables incredibly tight steel block tables, international standard. Will definitely test these players. Looks good, the red does. Tap of the knee by Michael Davids as he sees a good shot being played by Fakhri. Fakhri on the black. Will he take the cue ball to the red at the top of the table? He is. Makes the black. Break of 8 currently for Fakhri. Draws back on the cue ball, makes the red, onto the blue. It worked out really well for Fakhri there. Opened up the 2 reds. He's left himself nicely on a red. So it worked out very well for Fakhri there. Difference currently 23. Obstructed by the red. Queuing for the black. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for Fakhri. Very experienced player. Seeded number 2 currently in pro snooker. Charles guaranteed to take the frame over on table number 1. Lead of 72, and he's still at the table. Currently on a 43 break is Charles. Make that 48 as he pots the blue. Good shot played by Fakhri in behind the green. Now asking Michael to figure out something that all of the players have been struggling with, and that's coming off the rail to get out of a snooker. Under normal circumstances, not a difficult escape, but the players seem to underestimate the rails. As you can see there, well short. Quite funny, most of the players that we've seen have been playing the ball too long. Ball opening up too much off of the rail. Asking Michael to play that shot again is Fakhri. Difference now down to 11. See if he can get any closer, make the necessary adjustments. Not too long. Fakhri just having a look at what Michael's left him with, but asking the balls to be replaced. Michael needs to go for this again. His third attempt now. And the lead disappearing in front of his eyes, so he needs to make a plan quickly. So Stefan Stennekamp just making sure that everything is absolutely perfect. Michael making sure. You can just see there the players are struggling to judge the bounce off of the rail. Nowhere close. Fakhri having a decent look. Asking him to step back up and try again. Not easy. Attempt number 4. And he makes contact finally. Tempting red left for Fakhri to the bottom right. 3 points the difference. Michael's still in the lead. Beautiful shot played by Fakhri. You can see a lot of power generated. You could see the vibration in the cue as he played the shot onto the blue. Unfortunately, cue ball will be moving away from the red. The remaining red on the table. But even more concerning for both players is the position of the pink on the rail. Chances likely that the pink will be required unless Fakhri can build a hefty break here. So 1-0 over on table number 1. All making quick work. Oh, very close there by Fakhri. But did really well to get the cue ball back into bulk. That is absolutely ideal for him. Don't think Michael can see this red. This escape a little bit easier than the previous one because the red is so close to the rail. It's normally quite a bit easier to judge, and a nice response there. You can see a raise of the hand by Michael. Good sportsmanship. Left Fakhri in a bit of trouble now. So 3 points the difference now. However, Fakhri in the lead now for the first time in this match. Looks to be a little bit too fine. Is he okay? Almost looked like he was too fine and that cue ball was going to come back out of bulk. It worked out in the end for Michael Davids. Fakhri Khedin makes legal contact, but down goes the cue ball. And this is ideal now for Michael. He's got ball in hand. Needs to be behind bulk. Should be able to make this red back in the lead by 1 point. This red to extend it to 2, but more importantly, he wants to continue from there. Push Fakhri out of this frame, however, misses it completely, and he's left it on for Fakhri. Big mistake there by Michael Davids. Unable to capitalize on the mistake of Fakhri. Confident blue to the middle. Brings the cue ball around. Looks to be quite good to get on. Just overran position slightly on the yellow. 5 points the difference now in favor of Fakhri. Far too hard by Fakhri. Yellow comes out back into play. Opportunity for Michael to try and regain the momentum that he had earlier on in this frame. Very important playing against an experienced player such as Fakhri. Hasn't worked out for him, but nothing easy still for Fakhri. He'll also do well to get position onto the green, even if he makes the yellow. Tiny bit of fortune there for Fakhri. Pink is obstructing the yellow ball. I do think that he can still see the yellow. Makes contact, leaves the yellow safe. Mr. Stefan Steenekamp happy with that shot. Fakhri back at the table. So options here for Michael. He can either go for the double, or he can play to get the yellow into bulk and the cue ball behind the black. Let's see how Michael's feeling. Started off very aggressive, and it's been working out. Went the opposite way, taking the cue ball to bulk, and a very good shot there. Top of the table by Fakhri, acknowledging. Good shot being played by Michael. Good understanding, and a good shot by Fakhri to escape the snooker. Tough bridging over the black now for Michael Davids as he tries to negotiate this yellow and get back into the lead. Lead still 5 points for Fakhri. Not exactly sure if that is the shot that Michael intended. Oh, this could be trouble for Fakhri. It's very difficult to start this yellow to the middle, but a chance nonetheless. Or Michael. Doesn't attempt the pot, rather opts to play safe. Showing a lot of maturity is the young man. Just a containing shot by Fakhri. Open ball for Michael to play for. Would love to get the cue ball in behind the black safely. Didn't play there too well. Tough opportunity for Fakhri. Very close to making that yellow and capitalizing on a bad tactical shot by Michael Davids, but this could pay off in favor of Michael. He'll favor himself to make this yellow. Yellow is valued at 2 points, so it's 27 points on the table. Those colors, the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black, all valued at different points. Yellow 2 points, green 3, brown 4, blue 5, pink 6, black 7. So that is 2 points on the board for Michael Davids. Difference only 3. Not happy with the position that he's got on the green. Not only is the green a more difficult pot to make now, problem is the cue ball will be moving away from the brown, so a bit of distance travel for the cue ball to get back onto the brown. Let's see how this works out. Is he going to be okay? That worked out really well. Ominously close to that middle pocket was Michael Davids. Scores are even, 53 all. I think this is the highest frame in terms of total number of points scored. Michael off to a flyer. Fakhri doing well to get back into the frame. Michael regaining the lead. Very impressive by the young man. Needs to make sure of this blue and get position on the pink. Oh, so close to making that blue. Hasn't left Fakhri with an easy shot on the blue, but it's still potable. Not too sure again if that was the intended shot by Fakhri. Not exactly sure what Michael is inquiring there with the match official, Mr. Stefan Steenekamp. But Fakhri has taken his seat. Michael getting ready to take on this blue. Trying to play a safety again is Michael. However, didn't work out for him. And nothing easy left for Fakhri here. Can play this blue to the middle, but this is a really tough shot. However, he can hide in behind the pink if he misses. He doesn't miss though. Fakhri gets in too close behind the pink. However, he is back in the lead with 1 point. So pink and black, very important now for both players. So this is tempting for Michael Davids, but the problem one would say is if he does make this pink, how does he get onto the black? Does he again try and contain Fakhri, wait for Fakhri to make a mistake, or is he going to try and make use of this opportunity? This is such a tough shot, long straight. No, plays safe, but kisses into the pink as it comes off the rail. Golden opportunity now for Fakhri. Only 1 point the difference. It's now 7 points the difference. Needs to make this black. If Michael can make this black, scores will be tied and the black will be respotted. So Fakhri wants to make sure of the black, and he does. First frame goes to Fakhri. An incredible first frame in this matchup. Frame number 1 done. So while we wait for Mr. Stefan Stennekamp just to get the balls back ready for the start of frame number 2, just a big thank you again to our main sponsor, HAL, manufacturers of professional tips and cues. A big thank you to them. Endorsed by well-known players such as Shane Van Boning. If you follow Q Sports at all, you'll definitely know who Shane Van Boning is. Probably one of the top players in the world, especially on the 9 and 10 ball circuit. Highly respected player, and he endorses in his personal capacity the HAL product. So great to see HAL joining us for this HAL Cup. Our other sponsors is Andy Billiard Cloth, professional cloth supplied by Andy Billiards. And also the official cloth now for all pro snooker events moving forward. So a big thank you to them, bringing the cloth that we had over at the World Games earlier in the year. Very excited to have them join in with a partnership in pro snooker, and we look forward to see what we can do with snooker in South Africa and Africa. And last but not least, always almost habitually now saying thank you to My Day Brands, Mr. Diane Moodley, the official refreshment sponsor of all pro snooker events and various other Q Sport events throughout South Africa. Big thank you to them. Always great having them on board, and the players do enjoy their juices. Foul committed by Michael. Cue ball going down, 4 points awarded to Fakhri. But some damage done now. Fakhri made a hash of that, and he's left an easy opener for Michael. Red to the right middle. Easy color to stay on is the blue. A lot of separation in and amongst the reds now. Holds for the blue to the middle. 4 first points on the board for Michael in this frame. Plays the blue onto the red above the pink. Everyone watching from home, if you're in the Gauteng area, please feel free. We are here tomorrow as well over at Centurion Mall. If you can see that load shedding approaching, Centurion Mall can sort that out. Come and have your lunch, breakfast, dinner, or even just a drink here at Centurion Mall. We are in the food court. Looking forward to see you come and join us and watch the action live, and also come and take in these incredible tables and players in person. It is really impressive to see. Gives one a lot of respect for what these players are able to achieve. No tickets or anything like that. Anyone is welcome. Please come and join us. As we see Fakhri making the red ball. on the brown. Getting a nice reaction of the cue ball off the rail onto the red on the left-hand side. Just roll this through and he should end up on the black. If he'd like, he can hold the cue ball for the pink. No, he opted to roll through for the black but misses the red. And he's left the red on for Michael Davids. Not exactly sure why he didn't play for the red below the black. I thought it was open. It's the only thing that I could think that he wouldn't have played for it. But just leaving the cue ball safe, asking Fakhri to take on a very tough red. And this could be a troublesome situation for Fakhri, and I think it is. I think Michael will take this red on to the top left. Misses it though. I think he's a little bit fortunate. Red being blocked by the green. Let's see if he goes for the red at the top left, or does he play the red to the bottom right? Michael now struggling a little bit. Looked really good in the first frame, but I think maybe a little bit of mind games taking effect here. Michael had a hefty lead in the first frame. Fakhri did well to fight his way back and take that frame, but still have to say very impressed by the performance we've seen so far by Michael Davids on debut, especially being up against number 2 seed. Making both reds, scoring 2 points there was Fakhri, completely legal. Just not allowed to make a red and another color, or 2 colors apart from the red in the same shot. Makes the blue to the middle.
18.
Lovely shot by Fakhri to that bottom right on the black as well. Ping to the middle. Break of 25 now by Fakhri.
25.
Oh, combination shot not working out, and this is a great opportunity now for Michael. He needs to take full advantage now. Red to the middle. Makes the red, does look to be on the black. Needs to take good care of this cue ball if he wants to remain at the table after making this black. No, he misses the black completely. So we'll see Fakhri back to the table. Lovely shots. A very good looking brown to the top left. Just the pace. Table a little bit too fast for that shot. Fakhri still acclimatizing to the conditions. Good recovery, red to the middle, tough bridging over the red and pink. Onto the blue to the middle pocket. Opting to go for the brown rather. And not even that, just plays a safety shot. Says Michael, I'd rather have you make another mistake than me make a mistake and allow you to have a look back in this frame. Reasonable response by Michael, seeing Fakhri come back to the table. No easy shot for him to go for. Fakhri just making sure he avoids all the traffic with that cue ball, taking it back towards the bulk, which he's done. Even though Michael can see two reds, full ball, doesn't have an easy shot. Again, hit the red too thick, can't get the cue ball all the way back to safety. That is a very good shot there by Fakhri again. Showing why he is the number 2 seed with shots like that. Drawing back on the cue ball. Nice shot again by Fakhri. Blue and pink available. Misses the pink. Blue an easier shot, but a more difficult red afterwards. This occasion, pink the more difficult shot, but an easier position for his next red. But he's now left that red on for Michael. 38 points the difference at the moment. Lovely stroke there by Michael on the yellow. Only worth 2 points. .43 points available on the table, so enough. Unsuccessful red brings Fakhri to the table. Definitely need to have a look at, just once again, just regaining the momentum. Doesn't want to leave Michael with too much to look at. Is this, this is a problem for Fakhri. I think he's left the red bottom left on for Michael. Made the red, however wanted to avoid the black. He's now pushed the black into an awkward position over on the right hand side, close to the rail. Lovely pink to the corner, played by Michael. Pink valued at 6 points. Takes his total points to 17. .29 points the difference. But he's left himself with a very tough red. I don't think he can see the red full ball. No. Not enough. Commits a foul. Fakhri couldn't ask him to play from where the cue ball came to rest, or for the ball to be put back into position. He also have an option to opt for the free ball, which he's doing. Nominating the brown as the red. Does make it, so brown comes back out, but it was potted as if it was a red ball. And a clever shot on the green. Michael now in a world of trouble. Can now very quickly see this frame slip away. 35 points on the table. That is exactly the number of points he requires to even out the scores. So just one miss. This is a big shot by Michael. Missed by at least 2 balls. This is very tough. Just once again, Fakhri back at the table. With a bit of luck, needs to raise his hand. He does. Apologizes to his opponents. Again, potting the black, but a free ball. It was potted in its capacity as a free ball, not as the black, so only 1 point, not 7. I don't think that is as perfect as Fakhri would have wanted. think Michael can see the ball, and I don't know if he can see enough of it to make it, but he can definitely see the red. So unforced error there by Fakhri. This is still game on. However, now snooker is required. Makes the black. Now needs to play for the yellow and then in succession. After making the yellow, green, then the brown, which is all the way on the other end of the table. Then back all the way to the top for the blue. Then pink and black. Fakhri with a very good response. Cue ball in behind the black. Can't see the yellow, so another safety escape required by Michael. Again, missed.
25, 27, 52. Right.
Conceding is Michael, so 2-0 for Fakhri. It is a race to 3, best out of 5, so Fakhri only requires one more frame. Michael, on the other hand, requires the remaining 3 frames. Play started just under an hour ago, about 55 minutes ago, so an hour and 5 minutes remaining. Scores 1-1 coming over from table number 1. Kevin Shalva pulling one back against the favourite Shaljong. Very exciting frame going down all the way to the black. Kevin Shalva securing that 1 point, so scores are even 1-1. Third frame underway now. 1 frame required by Fakhri, 3 frames required by Michael. Hour and under 5 minutes, maybe an hour and 3 minutes remaining. So still a lot of snooker left even for today. We do have another session coming up after this one, where my fellow commentator will actually be in action. Mr. Rafiq Lambada, commentating over on table 1, will be playing in the next session. Confident shot attempted by Fakhri, but missed it by at least the ball. Red to the middle, makes it. However, can't do much from here. No color to play for, so just the 1 point. But it's an opportunity to leave Fakhri in some trouble. Green now in a very awkward position at the right-hand side of the rail, close to the baulk line. That is a very good shot played by Fakhri. That deserves an applause, not only for making the ball, but getting position onto the black. And after the black, he has a red to the left-hand side of the black. Drew the cue ball back slightly too much, but should be able to recover. Recovers. Believe he's on the pink. No, he's not. Looks like he's playing for the green. Oh, this looks like trouble. What a shot played by Fakhri there. Cue ball in behind the yellow. Thoroughly acknowledged by Michael Davids with quite a few taps on the table with his cue. That is such a good shot being played by Fakhri. And this is going to be very interesting to see how Michael's going to get out of this. Probably the snooker of the tournament. Slowly rolling, quite a big target to play for. Great sportsmanship between the two. Fakhri also acknowledging the escape by Michael from that snooker. No damage done by the looks of things. Fakhri attempting a red to the middle pockets, not successful. Nine to the scores currently. 9-8 over on table number 1. Score still 1-1 in terms of frames. 9 points to 8 in favor of Charles. Michael with another long red attempt. Unsuccessful. Trouble, trouble, trouble for Michael. Cue ball down. Makes red from mistake, unforced error by Michael Davids. Cue ball going down. Fakhri looking quite good now with a good shot on the brown, but some hard luck.
5-2.
Collides with the red on its return off the rail. 18 points to 2, 16 points the difference. Early stages in frame number 3, but this is crucial now for Michael. Soon as Fakhri gives him an opportunity, he needs to take full advantage. Very good shot played by Fakhri on that red. Gets on the blue as well. Does he try and loosen the red on the rail? No, he doesn't. Runs into the pack of reds. How's his luck?
6.
Again, lovely shot on the red. Just the position not perfect, but does look like he can see the black. Actually, don't think he was intending on playing for the black, rather the blue. Black down, break of 14. Another red stays on the black. Golden opportunity now for Fakhri. Break of 15. Won't be happy with that. Wanted to stay onto the red. The only red that he's on now is a very difficult one down the right hand side rail to the top right. Just undercut the red. Left the red now onto the bottom left and bottom right. Now the shot, all that easy. Bottom left is slightly easier. But this distance that the ball needs to travel to make the red is quite far, so slightest of mistakes, we'll see the red staying out. Doesn't in this case, but again, tough with regards to position. Again, lovely shot played by Fakhri, but position remaining a problem for both players as they grow accustomed to the new conditions and the speed of these tables. Cue ball goes down. Tough there for Fakhri. But looking at the current standing of this match, as we see Michael asking him to play the shot again. But as I said, looking at the current standing of this match, one must say, contacts the black. So illegal shot there by Fakhri. Michael back at the table. Michael really needs to make a plan now. Nicely controlled shot on that pink. Stays in amongst the reds, makes the pink.
7.
Nicely done once again by Michael as we see him roll the red through to the middle pocket. Cue ball following along. Position on the blue. Still a lot of hard work required by Michael Davids.
13.
Michael taking his time now. He knows that it is important. It's for him to stay in the match. We're approaching about 45 minutes remaining in both matches. Score currently 1-1.
21.
Over on table number 1 between Charles Jonk and Kevin. And Kevin, the underdog, doing really well. He is
22.
leading by 21 points against the favorite Charles Jonk, undefeated. Back to the match on hand over on the stream. Michael still at the table with a break of 22. Difference currently 12 points. Just missing the black there. No real damage can be caused by Fakhri in this visit unless he plays a really good safety shot. Only one red remaining on the table. So total number of points left on the table is 35. Unable to hide the red from Michael. Can Michael find a way to use the yellow? Very good attempt there. Just unfortunately for Michael, cue ball coming out too much behind the yellow. So open shot for Fakhri to go for. And Bending the cue ball. Very close to getting in behind that yellow again. Fakhri, safety by distance. Again, can Michael figure something out? So either use the yellow or green to get Fakhri in trouble. Not the route that he opts to go for, as I suggested, but nothing wrong with the shot. Again, just containing Fakhri. No easy option available for him. No. This could be the chance that Michael's been waiting for. Yes, nothing easy, but it is an opportunity. If he does play the red to the top left. Very close. Close to the middle pocket as well. Runs into the red, and this is trouble now for Michael. Fakhri can play the red to the middle pocket. Again, extending his lead. Makes the black as well. Fakhri extending the lead to 30 now. Sorry, 20, not 30. Michael really taking his time now. He knows that he's running out of time, but he needs to win this frame at least to have a shot. Very good shot on the yellow by Michael Davids. A lot of attention over on table number one. Definite underdog Kevin Shalva is up against his fellow statesman Charles Jonk, both from Port Elizabeth. Kevin, the definite underdog, is currently in the lead. Even though the frame count is 1-1, he's got a 52 points to 39 lead over Charles Jonk. Again, a good shot by Michael. This is tough for the Brown. I'll keep you posted exactly with what is happening over on table number 1 with the matchup between Charles and Kevin. Opportunity for Fakhri. Brown to the corner, misses. And Brown right over the middle pocket now for Michael. Brown with 4 points. Will take his score to 38, 11 behind Fakhri's score. So still needs blue and pink after making this Brown to take the lead. Black to make sure that he gets the frame. Makes the Brown. How's his position on the blue? Couldn't have been any worse. Wow, that is tough. Wanted to be anywhere on the left hand side. He would have favored himself to cut this blue in. From there he can only play containing shots. Just a containing shot by Michael Davids. 11 points the difference. 18 on the table. So we're approaching 10 to 6. So about 40 minutes left in this match, and that is big trouble now for Michael as he's left the blue right over the pocket. Can Fakhri get onto the pink? Nicely played. So just now this pink to secure the frame. Oh dear. Oh dear. Unbelievable by Fakhri. Just needed the pink. This is unbelievable. How does Michael and Fakhri, he concedes. I'm smiling. All in good spirit. I think the moment just too big there. Fakhri goes through to the next round. But please, ladies and gents, switch over to table number 1. Charles Jonk, Kevin over there. Big thanks to the sponsors, Hal and Andy Billiards Cloth, or Andy. Thanks for joining us all, and Mitre Brands, we'll see you all soon. I'm definitely tuning in over on table number 1.
You see these tracks? You see tracks?